Welcome to this session. In this video lecture, we will discuss about the salient feature of class Thaliaceae and about one of its member, that is Salpa. Okay, so we were discussing about the classes that comes under subphylum Urochordata, and here is the third class of subphylum Urochordata, that is class Thaliaceae. So we have already discussed that all the members of subphylum Urochordata are commonly known as tunicates, right? So the members of class Thaliaceae are also called as tunicates. Here I have provided two diagram of tunicates, and this organism belongs to the class Thaliaceae, and these two are called Salpa, C. Salpa. Okay, so here is a solitary form, and here you can find the colonial C. Salpa. Clear. So the salient features includes they are free swimming, and some organisms are solitary, while some organisms are colonial in nature. They possess transparent and permanent test. Okay, test is also called tunic. So these are actually the ectodermal origin layers. They are gelatinous in nature, they are soft and very thin, and so these test or tunic are also present in the members of class Thaliaceae. So they possess transparent and permanent test. Then mouth and atriopore are present at opposite ends of the body. So last class we were discussing about the class Acidiaceae, right? In that class we have discussed that the buccal as well as the atriopore were present at the same side. Okay, while in this class, that is in class Thaliaceae, all the members possess mouth and atriopore, but they are situated at the opposite ends of the body. Clear? So you can find mouth at one end, and or the buccal aperture at one end, and the atriopore at the other side. Clear? And pharynx are small, then gill slits are also less in number. That is the special feature of class Thaliaceae. In the class Acidiaceae, we have discussed that all the members of Acidiaceae possess larger pharynx, and they have got large number of gill slits. While in this class, all the members have got small pharynx, and their gill slits are less in number. Clear? And adults are devoid of tail and notochord. That means they show retrogressive metamorphosis. Members of this class, that is Thaliaceae, also possess the feature of retrogressive metamorphosis, in which the adult organism are devoid of some of the advanced characters of chordates. That is, they doesn't possess tail and notochord. Clear? Then next feature is sexes are united. Then they also reproduce in two forms, that is they reproduces asexually as well as sexually. In case of asexual reproduction, they reproduces through budding. Okay. Then their life cycle exhibit alternation of generation, which is actually a complex process that we will discuss in detail about the case of Salpa. Okay. So next is regarding Salpa. I have already shown you the diagram. It is a marine organism which can be found both in the colonial as well as solitary forms. Okay, and also here you can find in Salpa, it possesses a distinct alternation of generation. It has got two life stages, a sexual life stage as well as a sexual life stage. Okay, so first point, it is seen in marine environment as a free swimming pelagic animal, and its body is transparent, that we have already seen. The body is transparent, and you can see their body structure is a barrel shaped structure. It has got a barrel shaped structure and also very transparent. And buccal and atrial apertures are present in opposite ends. Then seawater enters and leaves the body through mouth and atriopore respectively. So the seawater enters through the buccal aperture, and the water leaves from the body through the atriopore. Okay, that is in the atrial aperture. Clear? And it feeds mainly on the planktonic organism. and they are enclosed by soft, thin and permanent gelatinous envelope, which is called a test or tunic. Then it has got complex life cycle, that is the asexual stage and also a sexual stage. This is very important. These organisms have got two different life stages, that is asexual stage and a sexual stage. This asexual stage is a solitary form, and the sexual stage is also known as the gonozoid, while the asexual stage is called oozoid. Okay, so asexual stage is called oozoid, while the sexual stage is called gonozoid stage. Clear? So it have got two different life stages, an asexual and a sexual stage. The asexual stage is called oozoids, and the sexual stage is the gonozoids. Okay, and the asexual stage is actually a solitary stage. The asexual oozoid are bilaterally symmetrical. Here I have provided the diagram of an asexual oozoid stage. Okay, here you can see, and it is actually solitary and it has got bilateral symmetry. Okay, you can divide this organism in a single plane and you will get two left and right equal halves. Okay, such kind of symmetry is called a bilateral symmetry, and the peculiar feature of this asexual oozoid is they doesn't possess gonads. Gonads are absent because they are asexual stages, right? So this is a typical oozoid stage, and you can find here these structures are muscle bands. Okay, this is a muscle band. In the asexual or in the oozoid stage, this particular organism have got a large number of muscle bands. Here you can see number of muscle band, and here this is the buccal aperture, and here you can find the atrial aperture. Water enters through the buccal aperture and leaves through the atrial aperture, and also it has got a region called nucleus. This is the nucleus. That is not a cell organelle, but it is called so because in this structure, in this nucleus, you can find cluster of some of the organs. For example, stomach, then pyloric glands, then intestine. Everything is enclosed in this globular mass, which is called a nucleus. Clear? So we will look into it. The esophagus, stomach, then pyloric gland and intestine together form an opaque globular mass known as nucleus. Clear? So inside this nucleus you can find the structure of stomach, then intestinal regions, then pyloric glands, etc., and they are enclosed in this globular mass, which is called a nucleus. Okay, and the solitary form has no gonads but develop a ribbon shaped structure called stolon. It elongates and bud off a chain of blastozoid which become the sexual gonozoid. So I have already told here that this is the asexual oozoid, which means that they doesn't possess distinct male or female gonads. Okay, so instead of gonads, they possess a chain of region which is called the stolon. Okay, this is the stolon. Here you can find the stolon. Actually, this is the structure. Instead of gonads, they possess a chain-like structure called stolon. From this stolon, there arises the structure called a blastozoid. Okay, blastozoid is actually a precursor, it is actually a sexual stage just before the gonozoid stage. Clear? Here I have already told you that it has got a sexual stage which is called the gonozoid. So before forming the gonozoid stage, they form another structure which is called a blastozoid. And from where this blastozoid is formed, that is from the stolon. Okay, clear? That is what written here. Solitary form has no gonads but develop a ribbon shaped structure called stolon. It elongates and bud off a chain of blastozoid which become the sexual gonozoid. Clear? here is the structure of the gonozoid, which is actually the sexual stage of Salpa. Okay, actually it has got asymmetric, it is actually asymmetric, it is not bilateral symmetry. Okay, it doesn't possess or show exhibit bilateral symmetry, but it is actually asymmetrical in nature. Okay, then gonozoids are small and they are actually ovoid. Okay, they are asymmetric and have gonads. Here you can find the gonad. Okay, ovary. Here you can see the ovary. This is actually the gonad, and it possesses few number of muscle bands. In case of asexual stage, we have seen that it possesses large number of muscle bands, but here in the sexual stage or in the gonozoid stage, you cannot find large number of muscle band. Only few muscle bands are present, and stolon is absent in case of gonozoid that we have discussed here. This is the stolon. Stolon is actually present in the asexual phase, but stolon is not present in the sexual phase, that is in gonozoid. And also test is also absent. Clear? You cannot find a distinct test. Then actually here you can find the ovary. Ovary matures first, and they are actually bisexual organism. Okay, they are bisexual organism, and here you can find the nucleus. Okay, this is the nucleus, and this is the atrial aperture. This is the buccal aperture. Okay, atrial aperture and buccal aperture. Here you can find a small heart. Then these are muscle bands. Okay, then branchial aperture. Okay, then nerve ganglion are present. Okay, and their fertilization occurs internally. Okay, so they exhibit internal fertilization. So these are the characteristic features of Salpa and the class Thaliaceae. Hope you have understood this topic. Thank you.